Hi, my name is Griffyn Gilligan. I'm a theater artist and access and diversity support consultant. I'd like to invite you to a satellite Devoted and Disgruntled event asking, what is the future of theater talent development in the Northeast? Devoted and Disgruntled is a place for anyone to come and talk about what's important to them about theater. Natalie Ibu, the artistic director of Northern Stage, has teamed up with Improbable to host this satellite D&D. Now, you don't need any qualifications or a certain kind of experience to attend. The event is really open to anyone who's interested in talking or listening about theater talent development in the northeast of the UK. Now, I've put a link to Natalie's invitation in the description if you want to read more about it. The event is happening online on Tuesday, February 25th, from 10 o'clock a.m. to about 1:30 p.m. It begins with an opening circle that introduces you to the way Devoted and Disgruntled events work. But you're more than welcome to come and go as you need to. Really, that's the only rule the event has. Now, when I say that this is for anyone with an interest in Natalie's question, I really do mean anyone. If I said that and you thought, maybe not me though, then this video is especially for you. See, Devoted and Disgruntled was the first theater event that I found to actually be accessible for me. The first time I went, I was nervous about attending. I didn't know what open space technology was, and I didn't think there would actually be space to have a conversation with people like me. But I found it really refreshing because it wasn't just the names I saw on the staff lists of big venues or that I saw in the media. It was lots of different people. And it was okay for me to bring my frustrations and about inequalities in the industry and barriers that people face. I didn't have to hide those. And I didn't need to show anyone a degree or a CV or anything to feel like my voice counted. I just showed up to the conversations I was interested in. And I learned a lot. And whenever I needed a break, I could just step away. Improbable is the theater company that hosts the D&D events, and they've been working to make them as accessible as possible. I come on board as a freelance access and well-being consultant sometimes to help them. We know that the theater world can exclude some of the more marginalized and some of the most wonderful artists and thinkers. And we want to be a part of ending that. Now, when I say accessible, I'm talking about things like BSL interpretation, captioning, welcoming tics and stimming, all kinds of disability access. But I'm also talking about D&D being a space that actively supports and welcomes Black and Brown participants, and low and working class participants, transgender, including non-binary participants, and those with mental health conditions. I started working with Improbable on Access back in 2017 because I know that making a truly accessible space takes a lot of time and work. I know it can be hard to try out a new event if you don't see a lot of people like you going to it. And I'm not going to tell you that this D&D is going to be perfect because I think no event is perfect. What I can promise you is that the system of Devoted and Disgruntled is built to make space for those of us who usually have to work the hardest to make that space for ourselves. And I'm excited to be working with a team that's really invested in improving and getting messy and trying our best in hearing your honest feedback. So I'm inviting you to come along, to join me and Natalie and some other people. We'll find out who those are on the day. I'll be there through the whole event as an access and well-being support officer and certified mental health first aider. If you have any questions or if there's anything you want to talk about, I'll be there on Zoom. And during the event, I'll also be available on the phone. You can find that number on the event page. And I'm helping the team before and after the event to try to make sure it's accessible as it can be. And then afterward, we'll debrief on how we can keep improving going forward. The event is free, but it's still important to get your ticket so we know you're coming. The links to that page and all the details about the kinds of access support we provide are in the video description. I really hope you'll consider coming along and trying it out. I think you'll be surprised at the kinds of conversations you have and the people you meet. Take care, and whether or not you end up coming, I hope you're proud of yourself for making it through everything this last year has brought us. Bye.